And welcome to, well, this is not an episode of Monumental Victory. So, this is awkward. Hi. Alright, so, I've been, working, well, I was working somewhat diligently on the 500th episode special. Don't worry, it's still coming. I'm not going to be stopping it like I did with the 400th episode special, which, mind you, had a legitimate reason. But I've been working on, I was slowly working on the 500th episode special. If I remember to, and or if I'm able to get it showing properly, because there's some funky issues with Sony Vegas that I can't quite get things working sometimes. But if I remember, I'm going to show you the picture of the timeline I was working on for the 500th episode special. And to say the least, it was going to be very, very time consuming and very, very long to edit the whole thing. Which, honestly, I don't think it's going to be fun for myself and fun for you guys. Just the weight that's going to happen with it. It has been, by the time you see this, probably about a week now since I've last put out a video. Or close to a week, I think. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I've been wanting to continue our adventures in Ragecraft 3, but this looming issue waits overhead, and I want to get this out of the way before we continue on. But the 500th episode will commence, and hopefully soonish. I'm still trying to iron out the details of what I want to do for the 500th episode special. However, I think the old approach that I used with the 200th episode special of just kind of grabbing the bits and pieces of, grabbing the bits and pieces of the episodes that I liked and kind of making a special out of that is not going to work as well as the days of yore, just because back in those days, episodes were much, much shorter, and because the episodes were much, much shorter, and the series were much, much shorter in terms of episode-wise, it means there wasn't nearly as much to look through. As you've seen with, like, even the Ragecraft 2 series, Savage Realms, numerous other maps that I've played, they're all upwards of, like, 20 hours of gameplay. I think the first series I did after the 200th episode special was Uncharted Territories 3, Uncharted Territories 3, and that one was really long. And I spent a good part of my Saturday, this previous Saturday, editing the kind of going through and editing up Uncharted Territories 3 into a kind of a montage of various moments that were interesting or funny or etc. etc. And even looking at the timeline, it was long. It was taking a long time to do, and overall, just continuing on from there was going to take a long time. I was looking at the maps, how many maps I played, and trying to break them down into various parts. And, I mean, it was probably going to result in, like, a 4-part episode if I did go with going through each episode and kind of grabbing the parts that were humorous or filled with death and stuff like that. And it probably would have taken me quite a long time to edit the whole thing together. I mean, it could easily take a couple days, just because I'm human. I need breaks in between stuff like that. So it could have easily taken a couple days per series, and this is not something I want. I don't want this 500th episode special to take weeks to do. I want this to be something that can go through rather quickly-ish. There might be a couple episodes, but I don't want it to be super long. So I've gone back to the drawing board, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the 500th episode special. Again, I want to do the 500th episode special. I won't be putting it off like I did with the 400th episode special, which, like I said before, had a legitimate reason. And for those of you who are somewhat newer to the channel and weren't around during when the 400th episode came out, or actually, technically, the 400th episode never came out. So the series is technically an episode missing. I'm going to legitimately keep it like that, in memory of that. But that was at the time when I was with very poor internet in between jobs, and didn't have the means of downloading episodes and videos really very fast. So it would have taken a very long time, much longer than this would have taken if I wanted to go the route of highlights of all the series. So I still need to figure out, kind of hammer out the final details of what I want to do. I have an idea. So the current thought, which I'm not 100% positive if I'm going to keep this or not, the current thought is I might do a fly-through of the maps that were of the series. Now, I don't have a copy of all the maps in all the maps I've played. A majority of the maps I played, I do have a save file for the completion of the map. There are a few of them that I don't, and I don't know what happened to them, but I don't have them. So some of those would be a little bit funky, but a majority of the last maps that I played between episode 201 and episode 499, I do have the backup save file of them. So one thing that I was thinking of doing with that is doing a more or less fly-through of the maps, kind of giving commentary on the various parts of it, and trying to bring up memories that I had with the series, kind of my thoughts that I had at now. And I would like to ideally kind of interweave clips from the various episodes. So if I remember a particular part, I might cut in a clip from that area, kind of thing. So that's kind of the thought that I have at the moment. I'm not 100% positive if I'm going to go that approach, but I'm definitely trying to figure out the best way to go about the special, just because it is kind of a milestone. I mean, we've been doing this series for 500 episodes, or almost 500 episodes. That's a pretty monumental feat in itself. But that said, if you guys have suggestions on something, maybe something you would like to see for the 500th episode special, you're more than welcome to leave suggestions or comments regarding it in the comment section down below. I do always read my comments. I don't always respond to them, but I always read them. And you're allowed to give feedback or suggestions down there, and we'll see where that goes. But I just wanted to do this video to give a quick status update on the 500th episode special. I do apologize that the Monumental Victory series has more or less been on hold since I've been trying to finish up this 500th episode special. I do hope that it is completed soon, because it is very time consuming, and it does put a hold on the series. And hopefully we'll get this ironed out and finished soon, and then we can continue on with Ragecraft 3. Ragecraft. And we can work on conquering the map. I'm super looking forward to conquering it. I was so looking forward to it that I worked on repairing my gear. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But that's gonna do it for today, everyone. And I will catch you all. If you're watching a Monumental-ish type video, it'll be the 500th episode special, hopefully soon. And if not, I'll catch you in one of the other series. But that's gonna do it today, or do it for today. Thanks for joining, and I will catch you all next time.